Welcome back to Ranger Rift, and today we are talking about Sonic the Hedgehog number 2. Yep, as Sonic 3 just came out, and now I'm suddenly interested in the Sonic series, I decided to go back and watch this movie and see if it was actually good. And guess what? It's very good. And I want to talk about what makes this movie so good, because this is obviously going to be the one that gets forgotten about just because it's the unlucky number 2 in the franchise.
So forget about it, cuz.
So first off, this movie actually looks incredible. From the cinematography, to the visuals, to the visual effects, to the costumes, everything just looks really nice, and it's really all easy on the eyes. The best visuals out of all 3 movies. The last movie was difficult because of last-minute VFX changes. But this movie has really improved from the last one. And the reason I like this one the most is because it looks most accurate to the games. You have a giant CGI robot, like, from the actual games. That is a really cool robot, like, Pacific Rim level. And a CGI maze, like from the games. Like, him snowboarding down a hill. It looks like Sonic Olympics. It's all very Sonic. It's very cool. I feel like I'm in an actual Sonic movie. Like his obsession with chili dogs. I actually get to spend some time in some flashbacks, too. The animation is astounding. All very cool stuff. And I almost wish we'd spend more time in just the animation and get rid of a lot of the actual people. But I understand.
Single warrior could defeat entire army.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Sonic has some weird lines, that's for sure.
If I die, don't look in my closet. What did he say?
This is a kid's movie, I thought. There's just a lot of funny lines and memes in this movie that I enjoy a lot, like this.
You know, I knew a kid in middle school named Knuckles. Could fit his whole fist in his mouth. If this is the same Knuckles, we are screwed.
It's still a really funny series. It's not the funniest of the series, but it's still got some solid jokes.
Welcome to the Wade Cave, which is something I hope to someday say to a woman. A woman who's not my mom.
Yeah, some of these jokes just do not hit, like the dancing scene. When the Sonic jokes miss, they really miss.
If you don't know how to floss, you'll be lost without me.
Okay. And when they hit, they really hit.
Like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters.
Also, what the heck, Tails?
So you've been watching me this whole time? Even in the shower?
Ah, that's a trick question. Sonic the Hedgehog prefers bubble baths.
What did he say?
That's weird. Very weird. Tails and Knuckles both do a good job. Actually the same like from the games and the TV shows and stuff, so I approve.
You think these machines are a match for me? I will shatter them like the bones from a fallen... Oh, they are stairs.
Also, is that Preston Plays?
Today we're testing illusions in Minecraft.
What in the world is he doing here?
Sorry, fellas.
I really don't like this sister and her fiance. They're really getting it on my nerves. But then Operation Catfish launches, and my whole mind is completely changed.
Operation Catfish was a complete fabrication.
Are you an agent? Son of a... What's the floor?
That's good writing. That's funny. I like that. And then, out of nowhere, Sonic goes on a whole Spider-Man tangent about great responsibility.
Because being a hero isn't about taking care of yourself. It's about taking responsibility for other people.
You serious?
Also, I watched the third Sonic before I watched this, so I didn't understand who Commander Walters was, so when he dies in the third one, sorry if that's a spoiler. Sorry, you should have seen the movie by now, honestly. But when he does, I didn't feel anything because I was like, who is this guy? Then after seeing this movie, man's a G. I love Commander Walters.
And cancel my 5 o'clock at the Olive Garden.
So now I go back and watch the third and it's like, this does hurt. Rip Commander Walters. Also, Sonic runs away in a car. I don't know what that's about, but it happens. That drift though. That is pretty cool. The stunt guy who did that guy earns my respect. James Marsden's back, and he's awesome. I love him. He's a great actor as always. I wish we would actually get to see more of him in this. He kind of gets pushed back so Tails and Knuckles can get more time. And I get that, but I always love a little bit more James Marsden. And Jim Carrey's in this. Honestly, I think this is his worst performance out of all of these.
Earth is my turf, G.
What?
I was wondering why a lot of these scenes and a lot of the acting is very dry, like they're talking to a green screen, and that is simply because this was filmed during COVID. They were sitting in a room by themselves talking to a green screen.
So is that your dad?
What?
And this happened to a lot of movies during this time, so it gets a pass. If they're talking to Sonic and Friends, the acting's really bad.
If you don't know how to floss, you'll be lost without me.
I understand nothing of what you just said.
But if they're talking to another human, it's actually really good.
You smell like a snack plate. Yeah, no, that's fair. I had a couple today.
The advertisements are still obnoxious.
You're at the Four Seasons. Have a Mai Tai. Spend some time with your wife.
This sucks, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of advertisements with the cars and food and hotels. Like, we get it, guys. Chill out. I don't know a single person who watched Sonic the Hedgehog and was like, I want to go to Olive Garden now.
You really should have taken me up on that brunch, Mr. and Mrs. Wachowski.
Olive Garden guy?
It was funny in the first movie, but now I'm gonna kill somebody. Also, this is just a question from my girlfriend, but while we were watching this, she was like, does Knuckles' fists have pointy stuff in his hands? Is that in his hands, or is that just from his gloves? Solid question. So, internet, if you know, let me know. I could like look it up or something, or I could just like ask you guys. Thanks. I think that's everything. This movie all around is a solid movie. It's not bad. It's not great though. I enjoy the other Sonic movies a lot more. They have a lot more charm to them. I would say this movie is just the most fun. It's not taking itself seriously. I feel like I'm playing an actual Sonic game and it feels more true to the franchise itself, but it doesn't have really anything underlying to it. It doesn't go any deeper than that. Most of the Sonic movies are great at catering to all audiences. This one just really caters to kids, like super young kids. And that's great and all, but like, we all love movies that cater to every audience and has jokes for everybody. Probably could have taken a little bit extra time to figure these things out, as we'd seen from the first Sonic and even the third. In my personal opinion, it's probably the weakest in all the franchise.
Yes, very sad. Anyway.
It's not bad, but I personally enjoy Sonic 3 a lot more if you guys haven't seen that. If I had to rate this movie, I'd give it an 8.3 out of 10. It's a good movie, and I would definitely watch it again, but I would definitely watch number 3 or number 1 before I got to this one. And if you haven't seen it, it's a great watch. Please go watch it. But I think that's all I have. Thank you guys so much for watching again, as always. Remember to please like and subscribe. It truly does help out the channel. If you guys want more Sonic content, please let me know, and we might try and get some more out. And until next week,
I wouldn't come any closer because this little
Hedgehog had way too many chili dogs. Oh no. Oh no. I'm so embarrassed. Get out of here.